Aloha, it's Robert with Blue Planet Surf. Today's video is going to be about the Carver Foils, our new foil system for 2020, our second generation. Our first generation was the Easy Foiler, and we kind of built on that system to make an even more advanced, stronger, better, faster, more maneuverable system for more advanced foilers. And we have 5 different front wing sizes, which makes this a very versatile system from anywhere from riding big waves to average surf to downwind foiling, wind foiling with the wing, and so on. So it kind of covers a lot of territory with one system, and I'm going to go over the specs and design features and construction in this video. So some of our team riders, including myself, are kind of bigger guys that break a lot of equipment. Including Sam Pai, who's a strong guy, and he can break pretty much anything. So the good news is that when we break a part, we know that is the weakest link in the system. First of all, one of the critical places on the foil is where the power from the front wing gets transmitted through the fuselage to the mast, up the mast through the board to the rider. So all these places need to be strong. If something breaks, you know that was the weakest spot. A lot of times it's not even the foil, it's the board or the box on the board that fails. That makes that the weakest link. So you have to reinforce those parts, and then you'll find the next part that's the next weakest link. But one of the weak links we found in not just our foils but any foils is the connection between the front wing and the fuselage and then the mast. So what we developed was this CNC part of titanium metal that goes inside the fuselage, inside the carbon, and the mast screws into this plate, and then the front piece, the front wing screws into the front part. So there's a direct titanium connection between the front wing and the mast, so that this part is very strong. The reason we use titanium, even though it's very expensive, is because it's non-corrosive, and you can put it in salt water, you can put screws through it, and it won't corrode, unlike aluminum, which will corrode over time. And especially if you have it inside a carbon part, then it can start to corrode and swell up and damage the fuselage. So by using titanium inside the fuselage, both for the front wing and the tail wing, this is going to make the system last a lot longer and be much stronger. Another place that's weak often on foils is the connection between the fuselage and the mast. So we added extra reinforcements there. We made a sleeve on the fuselage to make this connection more rigid and stronger. Also, the mast is a little bit thicker on the bottom to make it stronger at that connection. The other connection point is the mast to the board. So we also reinforced that area to the tuttle box. And then, of course, we have the foil strong box, which is the strongest way to mount a box in a board, and then of course the board itself has to be reinforced in the right places. So all those parts need to work together to make a strong system. And we learned this from experience, where the weakest spots were, and one by one we try to eliminate those weak spots. So our boards and our foils are a bomber and will hold up even in bigger surf and bigger riders, heavier riders that put a lot of strain on their equipment. The Carver Foil is available in 5 different wing sizes, from extra small through extra large. The extra small is great for bigger surf, faster waves, or a lighter weight rider. The surface areas are extra small is 1050. That's 1050 square centimeters surface area. The small is 1300 square centimeters. The medium is 1580. The large is 1800, and the extra large is 2000. So the one I use the most for small medium surf is the 1580, and I weigh about 195 pounds. So to give you a reference, Sam, who's a little bit bigger than me, likes the large size, the 1800 size the most. And then for me, the 2000 is a great wing for downwinding when I need the most amount of lift. I've also been using it with the wing, the hand wing, and it works great for getting speed and getting going in very light wind conditions too. It doesn't even need to white cap to get it going. So really enjoying the 2000 as well, the extra large foil. There's also 2 different back wings, so you can use the bigger back wing for more lift and the smaller back wing for more maneuverability. We really did a lot of R&D on the mast design, so we reinforced the mast at the top and bottom ends. We're offering it in 2 different lengths, so it's available in 26 inches, which is the standard size that it comes with, or also in 30 inches, which is our longer mast, and that's a great mast for, you know, having more clearance for more advanced riders, or also tow-in foiling, things like that. You can add another 2.5 inches to that length using an adapter, a plate mount adapter, so you have a nice range of sizes that you can play with. We use high-grade carbon, and we lay it up in different angles to achieve more torsional stiffness and also lateral stiffness. So the mast feels very responsive, and it transfers the energy you put into the foil directly. We also fine-tuned the foil profile for high performance. It's a little bit thinner than on our original Easy Foiler series, so it has a little bit less drag. And especially on the bigger wings, we didn't increase the thickness proportionately. They're a little bit higher aspect, a little bit thinner in the profile for its size. So that way we can still achieve higher speeds with the big wings, even though they have more lift at lower speeds. So the wings of the Carver foils come with a nylon bag for the front wing and the back wing. It's removable with Velcro. It's a nice bag to protect your foil and easy to put on and off. All the screws and hardware are included. They all use Phillips head screwdrivers, so you should already have the tools available. You might need a rubber mallet to get it on really tight and to remove it after you use it. The mast also sits very tight into the fuselage. There's no play. Everything's very rigid, which gives it a nice solid feel in the water. The Carver foils are a modular system, so you can buy a foil set. For example, you can get the medium foil set and then add wings as needed. You can get an extra small or small wing, or a large or an extra large, so you can swap out the parts. Also the back wings you can swap out, so you can add parts as needed. So we're trying to keep our pricing very reasonable. This is a full carbon foil with titanium inserts, and the price we have it at, I think, is very reasonable, and you can add to your set as needed. Also, if you're buying a board and a foil together at our shop, we'll give you $100 off the set on any foil and foil board in the shop. Of course, you can also call in your order. The phone number is down below, 596-7755, or check out our website. Of course, we also include free air cargo shipping on foil boards and foils purchased together. We'll ship it to any major airport in the U.S., no extra charge. And the boards also include a free board bag that you can use with the foil attached to the board. Thanks for watching this video. I'll also have a link down below with more specs about the Carver foil. If you enjoyed the video, as always, give us a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I hope to see you on the water with a new Carver foil setup. Thanks for watching. Aloha.